Welcome back to Dark Nexus. Tonight, it's Act 3, Chapter 147. We are at the Forsaken Caravanserai, standing in the bitterly cold air beneath the massive moon, taking up way too much of the night sky, watching as the remaining Yeth hounds soar away into the desert sky after that last denizen of Leng vanished. Gripper looking like his waking self, Dora and Dabs in their layered desert garb straight out of Dune, Vic in his Wild West poncho, and Barnabas. This is Barnabas's first time in the Dreamlands, and I have to imagine that he's having a very different experience than the other four did upon your arrival. Back in Chapter 95, I had about 10 minutes worth of description about what the place looked like, what it felt like to arrive here, how deep and immersive the concurrent memories of both walking down the staircase and spending months and months of preparation and weeks of travel were. And though all of that is old hat to the rest of you now, for Barnabas is experiencing something pretty intense right now. So we've cleared the courtyard of the caravanserai of all of the unexpected guests, Wiralize, allies, all except for one. There's still a single Shantak remaining up on the second floor on that exposed hallway looking down at you. Huge, slimy, scaly, purple two-legged dragon wearing a howdah on its back, still shuffling around, looking very nervous. But unlike that other one that was here, it hasn't flown away, and it keeps casting glances back at the door to the Yellow King's room. But as those Yeth hounds fly away and we stand in the mess of and around the giant stone wall that Devwing summoned out into the desert here, Barnabas has appeared.
He's freaked out.
How is he dressed?
So I think he has heard you all talk about kind of how you can affect, and it all happened very last minute, but we can get into that in character if you want. But what you see, his garb is, he is dressed as his Kitsune pack would have been during the battles against the Baelor.
Oh.
Like, whatever in his mind as the quintessential combat adventuring skald. So I think combat ready, but with a slight bit of panache to it.
Crusade guerrilla fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Cool.
Way in the back.
Oh, Dora is still Tima.
Yeah, and Tima...
So as Barnabas is getting his dream legs underneath him, let's resolve what's going on with Tima. Thank you for remembering, Katie.
She says inwardly, "Don't waste this. I don't want to be here right now." And she casts placebo effect on herself. Or Dora.
Yeah.
And...
because once she goes away, Dora will still be panicked for minutes from the Yeth hounds. Yep.
So she has cast this spell on herself to convince herself that she is not afraid. The thought component is a blindfold being wrapped around someone's head.
Ooh.
This is not a great thing to do, but here's where I think Anathema's at right now.
Yeah.
Dora is going to the Mad Poet, which Anathema knows she has already been, and this whole thing happened. This whole thing instigated there.
Yeah.
So she's uncomfortable being here when we're not fighting, and Dora vowed to her to figure this out.
Yeah.
So it's in her best interest for Dora to be on her game. So while there's nothing loving in the thought component of tying this blindfold around Dora's neck, or Dora's neck, Dora's eyes, it is sort of like as gentle as Anathema gets. And she's just like, "This is what you've got to do, soldier. Get back in the game."
Got it. And what do you get on that concentration check?
33.
All right, so Dora does indeed return. As I'm imagining, probably while this is happening, Vic is soaring down to join. Oh, I gotta put Barnabas' token on this map.
And I'm going to guess that haste has run out.
Pretty close, but
maybe not fly.
Fly's still going for sure.
And after that, Dora will cast Mage Armor on herself.
All still down in the courtyard there.
Yeah.
Okay.
As she's walking up to join the others.
Yeah.
Watching the Yeth hounds fly away.
So you are walking up to join the others.
If we are loosely no longer in rounds, then
Correct.
Vic would also be drinking a shield and applying a gravity gun.
Nice.
Dabwick dismisses the remaining leopards with a wave and looks up at Barnabas. How did you get here?
At the last minute, after the ritual completed and you have gone down the stairs, I jumped down the stairs after you.
Well, welcome to the party.
We are connected through all this, I think, yes? And the work you have been doing, ultimately, it is for your reasons, but it will benefit me, and I am taking none of the risk. So I had to come.
Dora will fly back to the rest of the group.
As you hit this point right here,
Yeah.
as you sail past the open doors to the west that lead into the caravanserai down towards the sundry shop and eventually around the corner towards the dining room. On this wall right here, you see where I'm pinging?
Yep.
There is a wall in the corner that is easily visible both from the east where Dora is and from the south because it's cut at a 45-degree angle. Covering almost the entirety of that 5-foot wide stretch of wall is a massive magical sigil. And as soon as you catch the sight of it out of the corner of your eye, there is a BAM! Flash of light. I need you to make a fortitude save, Katie.
Oof. I'll cast Burst of Adrenaline before this.
For sure.
I'm going to use an action point. For 16. Not that good.
It all happens so fast. You see her turn her head. There is a flash of light. And Dora, you take 7 points of strength damage.
Oh my god.
What is your strength?
It is 8.
Just like that, she's down to 1 point of strength.
Holy shit.
She cannot hold up her belongings anymore. She cannot move.
She can fly, though, right?
She can't lift anything.
But she can still fly like a sort of limp.
Strength 1. Morbidly weak. Has significant trouble lifting own limbs. And at strength 0, that is too weak to move in any way and falls unconscious. So she is hovering on the edge of consciousness, barely able to move herself.
The subject of a fly spell can charge but not run, and it cannot carry aloft more weight than its maximum load.
Maximum load,
10.
so she cannot move.
So she literally just flying and then thump.
And she crashes face down into the sand where you see her writhing on the ground between those sets of open doors, unable to move herself.
Vic would
Run to
clock this and then fly down there to grab her. And seeing that bright explosion came from the doorway, be trying to...
The wall. There was a sigil on the wall.
And as soon as he hears that, he's immediately averting his gaze from the doorway so that if he gets sniped, that's better than what just happened.
All right. That will give you a 50% chance to avoid having to make this save when you come within range of this active symbol. Why don't you go ahead and roll a percentile? 1 through 50 is good for you.
38.
So you manage to avoid catching sight of whatever is going down there to the west, and you close with Dora.
Grab her and then pull her right back out, if I'm able to.
You can, yes.
I will do that.
All right, so you are able to drag her form up to the north, joining Barnabas, Grip, and Dabwick. And she is just literally writhing on the ground. The weight of just her clothing, the few little bits she carries in her filthy sack, etc., it's painful on her body because she can't even withstand the weight of them leaning against her severely atrophied muscles.
Barnabas, can you read this? And I pull out a scroll of restoration.
Restoration is 4th level, and I can only cast 3rd level.
Is it on your list, though?
No.
So I think you might be down to a use magic device check.
Which he's pretty good at. I mean, he's a plus 14 on his UMD.
All right, this is it's a cascade of checks that have to happen here, Robert.
Right.
So first of all, do you have the read magic cantrip? That will help you avoid one of them.
No.
All right.
Well, I mean, so instead of going that route,
Yep.
can a patient receive 2 lesser restorations if they come from in a day if they come from 2 different casters?
When we're not worrying about sanity, you can cast as many lesser restorations as you want.
So it's only sanity
It's only
damage.
sanity, you can
okay.
use it once.
I mean, so
Yeah.
I could spell ken a lesser restoration and get at least another one of those.
And I can cast Lesser Restoration, plus we have 2 potions of Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
So that's 1 to 2 each, right?
1 to 4.
1 to 4. Oh.
Yeah, it's only 1 to 2 for sanity.
All right, so
But of course,
we're gonna
grip is still dex damaged as well.
no drained, and Dabwick is dex drained.
Oh,
Yeah, they may just be dex drained for a bit.
I mean, it's only 1 on the case of grip, so I'm not as.
but
as
does that
concerned about
affect
that.
your
Yes.
feats?
Not feats, but AC.
Okay, I'll take them all then. We'll take all the lesser restorations we got.
We're going to start with a couple of lesser restorations from Dabs and see where that takes us. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
All right. Roll them up, Dabs.
All right, this is Dabwick casting Lesser Restoration.
Yep.
Thank you.
For 1 point.
Oh, boy.
Hey, you just doubled your strength. That's pretty good. Let's look on the bright side here. Come on.
Dabwick uses the Pearl of Power
Yeah.
Nice.
for recasting that 2nd level spell.
Yep.
For 3 more points.
Okay. I'm going to put a potion in her.
So Dabwick hands you a potion.
Probably going to have to pour it down her throat.
Yes. Yeah, at this point you
You
would.
can lift a potion now, right? She's.
I have 5. I'll drink
Oh,
it.
at 4, you are knocked off balance by swinging something dense. She's just above that.
That is such a weird, like,
It's just like that potion's coming your way. You reach for it, and boom, it topples you over. Oh, this is such a dire situation, but that's a little funny.
I'm gonna roll it. 3. I am back up to my normal 8
Oh
strength.
my god! Yay!
Grip, how badly are you injured?
Quite a bit, as a matter of fact. I'm down about 60. I've got 3 Cure Mod potions, and I've got 7 Cure Light potions.
Let's hold off on all the potions.
Got Cure Light Wounds wands.
Just start going to
And I
town.
can start going.
So
What
any-
about
And
Barnabas' spells?
Did Barnabas arrive with his full coterie of spells?
100%.
So
Start with
Barnabas
those.
can also do some. I've got Cure Mod. He's got Cure Mods.
Yeah.
to
Those are renewable, so let's start with those.
That's a good idea.
We don't know how long we're going to be in the dream.
You don't.
We really, really don't. All right, so we'll do.
But we're now worried if it's less than 30 days.
Yes.
Like, we're on that clock now.
But
And also-
really, anywhere between 2 and 30 days in the Dreamlands is a problem.
Yep, it
for
is.
resource management.
And also, we didn't bring enough food and water for 6 people.
It is totally true.
2d8 plus 1 per caster level. Is that right?
Can't YK make its own food?
It would be 2d8 plus, 9.
That's an
think he
excellent
did.
thought.
YK is able to manufacture food for himself.
That's 19.
Because he's dream stuff.
Because, yeah, he doesn't really exist. Even as real as he is. All right, so what'd you get there?
I got 19.
Okay.
No.
He will do another one of those. 13 plus 9, that's 22. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more of those.
How bad is Dabs hurt?
Not at all.
Just dex damage.
All right, that gets me to 103 out of 106, so I feel good about that.
You should feel good about it.
As well you should. All right, so at this point, any buffs like haste or
Yeah, round per
anything
levels
like
are gone.
Are all gone.
Okay.
We're still flying.
Yeah.
There is that Shantok back there, and it seems uncertain what to do. It keeps glancing back at the Yellow King's chamber.
Can I fly up to the rubble entrance and get in without getting close to the Shantok?
Absolutely. You can all head around to the northeast corner of the building and go around to the side, which is probably the way that you would typically approach when you made your walk up to climb the pile up to the Yellow King's room. As you make your way around the building...
Actually, before we do that, Vic is going to say,
Hey, let me check to kind of make sure that there's no other sigils like that first.
Great.
and he's going to be trying to check for traps as we are going up to try to make sure
Can
that...
we quickly just discuss whether or not I should do a telepathic bond with the five of us, or if we should wait for YK, or if there's reason to believe maybe it won't work on a dream creature? Like,
you would think it would work.
It would work?
Because while you are here, he is real to you.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, do the dream bond now.
Looping out all five in?
Yeah.
Great. Everyone is connected telepathically. Oh, that's so exciting.
Because then we can just be quiet.
Absolutely silent.
You can know what's going on in my brain as I find things or don't.
All right, so give me a perception check and a stealth check for Vic as he's sneaking around the pile of rubble, checking out the situation
Use
over
the gem
on the
of
east
seeing.
side.
Oh,
Oh, the gem of seeing. That takes me back.
To when we used to use it.
he's gonna
When we remembered that it existed.
he's gonna crack one more extract and drink an extract of Tears to Wine.
Okay.
Symbol of pain?
No.
No.
But it's the first time.
Can I make a check on it?
No, you can do spellcraft.
Those shitty rolls. I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay,
Oh my God.
stealth is a 31, and then perception is a 28 for traps.
Okay, making your way around the corner of the building, starting low, making sure there's nothing in the rubble, all seems clear. As you are sneaking up towards that second floor, the Shantok is beginning to kind of pace nervously back and forth up and down the length of that 50-foot hallway, and it's bigger than an elephant, remember?
Yeah.
So its nervous pacing is boom, 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 boom. The whole thing is shaking, and it seems to be trying to do this gingerly and delicately, and it is just making a colossal fucking noise of itself. As you're making your way around, you don't spot any traps. Sort of soaring up to get a look down that hallway.
Is there any chance that friend of yours arranged a conveyance for us across the desert?
That's what I was thinking.
Hadn't thought about that, but if so, he might not be happy with what we did with those denizens of Lang.
I wasn't talking about them.
I know.
And what else do we know about? We know about a journey for Shantoks. We know about a journey to collect more denizens of Lang. What else do we know from Vedrak's journal and Daggerbotha's headband about who else they collected on their journeys?
Oh God, I don't remember.
Daggerbotha's headband, remember where he was when that vision was taking place?
On a moon. On the moon.
On the moon.
Yeah. Of the dreamland. I skipped right to the second to last line of the wiki entry, which is, she has no idea what's coming for her. Daggerbotha cackled with fishy glee. Talking about Tima.
Mr. Wanderlust.
There it is. So, Mr. Wanderlust, as you're refreshing yourselves down in front of the caravanserai while Vic is doing some exploring, anyone who's able to make a knowledge nature check now that we are another level up, I think it was biffed last time around because we knew nothing at the time. Based on what Dora saw in that vision, I can take a knowledge nature check to see if anybody recognizes what the fuck Mr. Wanderlust was.
22.
That beats my 16. Rolled a 2 on the die.
Oh wait, this is a knowledge check.
Knowledge
it
nature.
is.
I can do.
Bart.
I
You
gotta
have to pay
remember,
attention
I
now.
can fucking do those now. This was which?
Nature.
Dora used her once per day, make any knowledge check ability, and got an 8.
Oh,
19 on the die for a 28.
ooh, there we go.
So we're telepathically thinking about these
Yeah.
things and
Oh, I
sharing
love
this
that. I love that.
information.
Vic's making his way around. It's like, okay, we read about these Shantoks. We read about, extra denizens of land. We also read about Mr. Wanderlust. And then Dora redescribes that tall, gaunt, kind of purple figure, dressed kind of like an Edwardian butler.
Cross between Jack Skellington and the Joker.
Yes. And there's sort of a communal, And Vic comes in with, are we talking about a boogeyman? And Barnabas is like, yes, we are talking about a boogeyman. A truly terrifying creature of fairy.
Fae. I knew it was a fae.
Terrifying, mischievous fae creatures who feed on the fear of mortals. Many who travel to the material plane will often take up the role of a mass murderer or a serial killer in a city so as to not only feed on the fear of their victims, but to feed on the fear of a populace.
So is this like a step up from a bagman?
They can sort of like some demons can become other demons after going down a certain path long enough. Certain fairy creatures can do the same as well. So maybe some bagmen start out that way and become boogeymen as they go along. The boogeymen are not great. I think Barnabas's reaction would be like, oh, holy shit, please tell me we don't have to fight one. So you know that they are cloaked in an aura, a 30-foot aura of fear that will manifest as anyone inside of it seeing the thing they fear the most. Very difficult will save to avoid becoming shaken while within it. If a boogeyman confirms a critical hit or a sneak attack against any target currently suffering from a fear effect, that fear effect automatically becomes one more step severe. So shaken becomes frightened, frightened becomes panicked, etc. In addition, any critical hit from their claws can force any target that has successfully saved against the fear aura to have to save again, even if 24 hours have not yet passed since they made their save.
What instigates that?
Critical hit or a sneak attack with one of its claws.
Okay.
Anyone within 30 feet is subject to its fear aura. You know they attack like rogues, 6d6 sneak attack, and then you know they can cast Phantasmal Killer as a swift action.
They're probably immune to mind-affecting effects.
Probably not. That's not the way most Fae are. You would just assume sky-high spell resistance, and you would also assume some sort of DR based on cold iron is typical, but that wasn't in what Barnabas knew for certain. But those are fair guesses. Vic then is hearing all this bubbling inside his head as he's looking down that 60-foot open, exposed to the night sky hallway, Vic. You see the Shantok stomping back and forth nervously. Seems completely unaware of you. And down at the end of the hallway, the door into the Yellow King's room is just cracked open a little bit. So it's not all the way closed and it's not all the way open, but it's just like kind of hanging slightly askew. And it looks a little like...
Got broken?
Well, canted off of its hinges slightly. Like maybe it can't quite close anymore. And the air within 10 feet of that doorway is
doing that
swimming
thing
and wobbling.
That YK did before.
So had you not nailed this knowledge check, I would have made you think that that's what was happening. But knowing what Barnabas just told you, you would guess that that's probably a boogeyman's fear aura, because it looks just a little bit different. It doesn't seem to be warping distance inside of it. It seems to be just twisting the air a little bit, like shadow shapes are trying to manifest at the edge of your vision.
I will relay that information that the boogeyman is here. Mr. Wanderlust is here. Do we want to try to take out the Shantok first or invite it to, because it's in the way, right? It's not above this on the thing. It's blocking the way to the doorway.
It is blocking the way to the doorway. Though it does not seem hostile, it seems nervous.
And we're thinking that boogeyman is in YK's chamber. That's what it's looking like.
That is what it's looking like, yes.
Do we have to parley with Mr. Wanderlust in order to find the YK?
Mr. Wanderlust is not here to parlay. Mr. Wanderlust is here to take us out.
Well, then, if we can fight the beast not surrounded by an aura of fear, that would be great.
We have the scroll. Can protect the group at least for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but once we use that scroll, it's gone.
I know.
So do we want to gear up and go in?
Unless we could draw it out. But I don't know that there's any benefit to that.
We know that Shantoks are intelligent, right?
Correct.
If anyone has any ability to truck with animals, we might be able to convince it to leave.
Oh, you know they speak. They have language.
Oh.
So you could certainly message it and just be like, "We suggest you leave," or
Do we know
"Why are
what
you
languages
here?"
it speaks?
As a denizen of the Dreamlands, your first bet would probably be Aklok. But you don't know for sure this specific Shantok.
I mean, I'll definitely try to convince it to
Oh, yeah.
leave.
Although, maybe we want it to stick around because, to
To
Dabs'
leave the
point,
area, yeah. The howdah might be helpful.
so maybe if we can convince it to stay, we've got
Yes.
work for it.
Yes. Well, let's just talk to it and see what it says.
I love that these things are described as, even though they're scaled creatures, they're described as slimy. I just love that. And it's iridescent purple. It's gorgeous. Let me show you that art again. Because it's so fun. Shantok with Howdah.
Where can I go to see it?
You would have to go up.
Do I have to go up? Oh, it's pretty big. I just need to see it. It's medium range.
Yeah.
They are beautiful, actually.
They are.
Much rather work for us than for this boogeyman.
Are you going to
I'm gonna
try to
message
hide
it.
behind some rubble? Or are you going to go
Yeah.
invisibly? Or what do you want to do?
Hide behind some rubble.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Aha! 13!
I got a 4.
Oh,
You are not spotted.
I cast message
Uh-huh.
and say in Aklo,
Yeah.
You seem uncertain, friend.
It goes stock still and kind of squats a little bit, like maybe if I just get low, nobody will see me. It's a fucking elephant-sized dragon. Who is talking to me? It says in Aklo.
My name is Dora.
Where are you? Its voice in your head sounds like broken glass.
I'm low to the ground.
Why are you here?
We need to see our friend, a man known as the Yellow King.
Nathaniel?
I don't know him by that name.
Nathaniel's in the office.
Is Nathaniel a tall, purple creature?
You see it tremble, kind of quake in the knees.
Do you work with Nathaniel?
Nathaniel will kill me. If I leave, I am to take Nathaniel where Nathaniel wants to go.
Wouldn't you rather work for someone less frightening than Nathaniel?
Oh, yes. But Nathaniel will kill me. Nathaniel will kill you.
I'm not alone.
2 against Nathaniel.
Oh no, not 2.
18 against Nathaniel is even better.
It would be better, but we have 5.
Well, he's been very quiet for a long time.
What's he doing in there?
Papers, writing. He's doing work. He likes numbers. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Numbers, 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 numbers.
You could help us fight him, perhaps?
I'm not stupid.
I didn't think you were. But 6 against 1 is better than 5 against 1.
Why would you fight him?
Well, he's a very dangerous creature, isn't he?
But not if you do what he says.
What if I don't want to do what he says?
This is making me deeply uncomfortable.
But you don't want to do what he says, right? So you can understand how someone else might not want to do what he said.
But when I take him where he wants to go, then I'm done.
Are you done?
Yes.
But what if he wants to go somewhere else?
No. That's not how it works. See the others, they were released exactly as promised. Brish and Behark and Utpalak.
The one that just ran away?
Brish.
He was released?
Free to go.
But you're the only one left.
I work for Nathaniel.
Well, I would like it if you worked with us and be a partner on our team. Is that something you could consider?
I've gotten my 3s out of the way, so I'd love to make a diplomacy check at any time.
I bet you would. Roll it up.
Are you relaying like the fact that this thing's name is Nathaniel and stuff to us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
23.
Action point?
It is the first day.
Just asking.
27.
I'll just go over there while you talk to Nathaniel. And then I will take you where you want to go. Where do you want to go?
I'm not sure yet. See, I need to speak to the other person in the room.
Oh no, he's gone.
Where did he go?
To the moon.
To the moon.
Dora says, using the message spell. To simply say that.
We may want to go to the moon then.
They took him to the moon in the ship.
Oh, those fuckers.
The Bloodwind?
Red sails, black ship.
Yes, I know that ship.
Yes.
When was that?
A few hours ago.
Oh, right.
But for whatever that means.
Right. Never mind.
Because when did he arrive here?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
So you'll step aside while we deal with Nathaniel.
I can be so sneaky.
I know.
Boom, 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 boom. Trumps down to the
Flying would be better.
to the end of the. There's like almost. He's taking up almost this entire room. There's barely enough room for his wings to expand. He hops down to the rubble and then hops down into the courtyard.
Yeah.
And now he's kind of pacing back and forth around in the courtyard.
So Dora shares that at least the Shantak is out of the way, and perhaps willing to work with us.
We should go quickly.
Yes.
Let's get up and get going.
Still flying?
Anybody who can buff their will
9 minutes?
should do
Yeah.
it now.
For sure. Yep.
I think we should use the remove fear scroll on grip.
All right.
I mean, it's so rare that we know we're going to need it.
What is that? What's the mechanic of that again?
You get 10 minutes and you get a +4 bonus on your will saves against fear effects.
You can't
It's not
use your
foolproof.
placebo thing.
I can only do it after the fact. Like, you have to have the condition to...
And remember, you've already used your robes today.
Oh, I have?
Yeah.
You casting remove fear on Vic.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh.
But he can use spell kenning to cast remove fear and not use the scroll.
If he wants to use it that way, yes.
Because once this scroll is used in this Dreamlands excursion,
gone.
it's gone and can't be used again.
I mean, it's the one for the day. We want him to be able to cast a fireball or a lightning bolt.
Right now, we think we're fighting one thing.
Yeah.
So a fireball or a lightning bolt is less...
Nope. I think giving Grip a +4 on a will save is probably a valid use of his ability.
And actually, if you cast it, you can get 2 more people.
Yeah, because you would just cast it as yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So this is actually, I think it's an excellent use of spell casting.
Okay, then yes, let's do that. So who should we give that to?
I've already got it still going.
I can be Tima for a while,
You have the thing, right? The locket?
and I have the locket. Yeah, so I'm good.
Although maybe the
Maybe the
locket
locket
would be
should go
better
to
for
group.
group.
It depends on what else he's got.
Yeah, yeah.
He's wearing. I don't know. I'm. What's Barnabas's will save? Mine's +8.
+10.
Yeah. Dabs is probably pretty high too.
Netflix is good,
Dabs is going to be the highest, period.
usually.
You just might
Plus-
as well give it to somebody because you can.
Yeah.
Well, then if you
So-
can get 3 people, then Barnabas, Grip, and
And
Dabwick.
Okay. We'll do that.
Yep.
All right.
We're running right into the action, right? That's the plan.
I can invisibility sphere us
Yes.
to approach, but let's gather and do it now. Well, we still got shit going.
Agreed.
Vic can drink his own invisibility thing, so he can be further away.
Great. So let's all gather. I don't know. Do we have to make climb checks to get up this rubble? I don't have to. I'm flying, but we all have to be together for the Where do we want to be to do the invisibility sphere? Once you leave the sphere, you're seen.
Can we get up onto the second level first?
That's what I was thinking.
Easily done.
Great.
As long as you're not in the middle of a fight, you can scramble up that rubble without any concern.
So gather around Dora. 10-foot radius emanation from me.
While all this is going on, Vic is popping numerous extracts.
Say them out loud.
See invisibility. Fox is cunning. Invisibility. And then right before we go in, he will pop channel vigor as well.
Are we at a time when a 3-minute spell would make sense?
Yep.
I'm downing Bill's strength.
Do you have good hope?
Yes. So Grip will drink a bull's strength, and Barnabas will cast Good Hope.
I hope it's not a fight.
Well, we'll find out.
Look at those beautiful numbers. Oh, God, I love good hope.
Yeah, remind us what that does. It's like +2 to everything or something?
The spell instills powerful hope in the subjects. Each affected creature gains a +2 morale bonus on saving throws, attack rolls, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls.
Awesome. As the whole gang gets up on top of the rubble pile at the end of the hallway there, leading down to the doorway into what had been the Yellow King's room, all of you see the same thing that Vic saw, which is this 10-foot deep area in the air there, which is just it's pulsing, and there's little shadows forming at the edge of your vision. Like every time you cast your gaze over it, you feel like you're seeing something turn your head. It's not there. It was never there. But everything over there feels a little darker, a little thinner, and a little more creepy.
Is it the aura of the creature, do we think, or is there a
Yes.
spell effect happening? Okay, great.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that's the aura of the creature.
Vic is going to be moving ahead.
Do you want to haste first?
Yes.
Bam, haste on everybody.
Oh, man.
Again, I hope it's a fight, and we're not just throwing all these resources.
Throw them away!
And, feel free to make fun of me later after saying, I hope it's a fight. When I inevitably almost die again.
Oh. All right. Vic moves forward up to the thing and then through the field, making his way to the door.
He sure doesn't. All right. Vic steps forward and is just reaching the edge of Dora's invisibility sphere when you hear a voice call out from the office. Do you know anything about mathematics? You still moving?
Yeah.
It's very impolite to not answer my question.
Do you have invisibility separate from me?
I do. And I'm also, hiding, stealthing up.
It's a simple question. Mathematics or numerology? Anybody know anything about mathematics? You're coming very close.
Should I answer?
Friend.
Should I answer him? Dora asks telepathically.
Sure.
It's not polite to not reply.
Do I know anything about mathematics? What is that? Intelligence? Just basic
Yeah,
intelligence?
intelligence. Sure.
I might know a little bit about mathematics.
Have you studied advanced physics?
Not specifically.
Tell me what you know. At great length, please go now. And Vic has made his way invisibly up to the door. The instant you hit that field in the air, Johnny, give me a will save for Vic. This is a save against fear.
35.
Does that massive will save, dispel it?
She's gone.
Just beat it by 15. Fuck
gone
it.
now,
It's gone.
So Vic steps forward into that hazy air, and for a brief little second, there is a gug towering over him, and then just shakes his head, moves it to the side.
Nice.
Death is not coming for him. Please expound at length what you know about mathematics.
Dora does.
Sure. So Dora is now babbling about math. And you hear, as Dora is going, you hear very contented subverbals of, oh, that's lovely. I did not know that. I did not realize. So that there's just a constant babble coming from Dora and a constant babble of pleased oohs and ahs from someone who fucking loves math behind that door. So, Vic, you're going to try to peer through that door, I imagine?
Yep.
You look through that doorway and you see the Yellow King's room. One's tidy office with the paintings of landscapes from all over the dreamlands hanging on the walls, filled with books and this gorgeous mahogany desk, curtains draped over the walls. Everything has been ransacked. There are books and ledgers and papers all over the place. Hangings have been torn down. The rug has been kicked off to the side. And you see an incredibly tall, incredibly gaunt humanoid creature with sort of purple skin, and it looks like its whole face looks like it's just a grinning mouth filled with teeth. Dressed like an Edwardian dandy, here is a picture of Nathaniel Wanderlust.
Yeah, that's about what I was picturing.
Red vest, black coat, gray sort of striped flannel trousers.
Matching hat.
Matching top hat. Long fingers with long claws. And Johnny, he has a whole bunch of the cursed bookkeeper's journals specifically open on the desk. Long fingers, like pointing down. He's reading through pages at what looks to be like lightning speed. He kind of moves a little like a stop motion animation glitch.
Like he's almost glitching a little bit.
Exactly. And he's very contentedly reading through these pages here, his red eyes glowing with excitement. Does not seem to see you looking through that crack in the doorway.
When you're talking about the door, is the door actually ajar, like I could move through it?
No, it's cracked about a couple of inches. You'd have to move it. And it's broken.
Would I be able to take shots on him?
Through the doorway?
Through the doorway.
Sure.
This barrel of a gun just poking through the door.
Well,
currently talking to Dora.
We didn't come here not to fight, Mr. Wanderlust.
Okay.
Or did we? What do you guys want to do?
So the invisible gun, is poking through the crack in their doorway.
What's the alternative? YK isn't here. We don't know where he is.
They took him to the moon.
Oh, right. We don't know how to get there. We do. We have the Shantak. I mean, we could go try to just leave with it.
Well, it's not going to leave without us taking care of Mr. Wanderlust.
Well, we're not getting to the moon any other way.
So, what do we want to do? Are we fighting this thing, or are we going to, or are we going to try to
throw a fireball in there?
I mean, what's the other? Just try to see if the Shantak will take us without killing him.
I think the impression I got is that until he's discharged from Nathaniel, he's not going to do anything. Is that a fair impression?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you try mentioning the Yellow King to him and see how he reacts, see if he's willing to talk, or before we just shoot.
He's here to kill Tima, right? Like, that's what we got from Daggerbath. This is Weirli's. One of Weirli's, like, go get all these things and leave them at the...
No, the end of that psychometry vision was, and now Daggerbath is going to go back and kill Tima.
Oh.
Now that all of Weirli's work is done...
Oh, I took...
I'm going to go clobber Tima, the idiot. Yes.
Doofus. I mean, I'll happily try talking to him.
Dabs, do you have any thoughts on this matter? You're eerily silent over here.
What are we doing here then? Like, what are we doing here?
This is what I thought, that we were coming up here to fight Mr. Wanderlust.
We were, but I was confused because I thought.
Face.
Yeah, I was confused because I thought that Mr. Wanderlust was left here to kill Tima and that we weren't getting out of here until it was dealt with. If that's not the case, then.
You would not have reason to believe that Mr. Wanderlust was left here to do anything even related to Tima. Mr. Wanderlust was brought here to do something as part of Weirli's plans, so that may of course be terrible for you. But the specific thing that you were thinking is not necessarily what's going on here.
Uh-huh.
If that makes sense.
This is one of those great
I can
parts.
try talking to him about something else.
As haste ticks
down.
by.
I know. This is, yeah.
I'm not going to overly screw you. You're all talking in your minds. It's happening quickly.
Would you ask him if he knows anything about Yellow King and where we might find him? And if not, may we use his mount to go find him?
So in the middle of the physics babble,
Yes.
Dora says,
May I inquire about the original denizen of that office?
being very polite. Sorry, not original. Former.
So you know about him then?
We've met.
Be polite.
We've met. Thank you?
We've met, sir.
Of course.
I am, I do believe, your superior. I will stop using that man's voice. Since you know him. You know about the man in yellow. What do you know? Stay on topic, please.
Well, sir, we know that he's been in there some time. He arrived after someone else visited another denizen of the Dreamlands.
You have spoken with him at length.
Not as much as some, sir.
Have you
Yes.
spoken with him, madam, about these logbooks?
Not specifically, sir.
Would I have spoken to him about those logbooks?
A great length. So these are the books. Remember, he spent eons investigating them, trying to parse out the puzzle of their code, and he discovered, oh no, the guy that just wrote on them was literally insane.
Yeah.
There is no code.
Yeah. Regrettably, I have to suggest, sir, that they very well may be nonsense.
Oh, I assure you not. There are deep truths buried in these numbers, calculations, timing, the movement of the planets, the movement of the stars, coordinations, locations, instructions, madam? Yes, perhaps instructions are buried deep inside here. Do you know of Octurne?
We were going to say that! I have heard of it, sir. But I do not believe the man in yellow understood that.
I remain unconvinced he has much value. But you have intrigued me. Will you come in and take tea, madam? You can speak to me of mathematics, of the movements of the stars, and what you know of the man in yellow. And perhaps, madam, I will speak to you of what I know.
This whole time, Johnny, he's still reading these books. Fingers like scanning down the pages, twitching and glitching.
And Vic is looking at him.
Yeah.
And the entire time, he's playing over the 6 months that he was in this room with the Yellow King. And he's like, he is sitting in YK's chair. And right over there to the right in the corner are the little places where I made the little hash marks of every single day. And right over there is where I slept. And right over there is where I concocted formulas for 6 months.
Yes.
As this little tiny room was my entire life, aside from the few times that I went out of it.
Caught in this invisible reverie while Dora is speaking across the way through the door with Mr. Wanderlust.
Will you come in, madam?
She says telepathically to everyone else.
I think I should.
Do it quick. My finger's getting itchy.
Will you come with me, friends?
Aye.
Yes, of course.
Then invisibly.
Do you need to change into Tima before you get closer?
I don't think that would be a good thing. I'm going to have to depend on the talisman. And my +10 will save. So Dora enters the room. Hopefully her friends come with her.
As she comes up and bumps into me from behind, I push the door open and move into the room past her.
As if you were never there.
Exactly.
100%.
We're all still invisible, right? Because no one has done anything.
Correct.
To break it.
Correct. So as everyone enters this shifting field in the air, I do need will saves from the lot of yous. Let's start out with Dora.
21.
Gripper.
So I get an extra +4, so that's a +13 all day. For a 33. Natural 20.
Wow. Go Gripper. Dabwick.
That's 37.
Nice. Barnabas.
So that's going to be a +16 all day for you.
Damn.
Oh, it was almost a 13 and it toggled onto a 1.
Oh, no.
So as you make your way with Dora, staying, within, and make sure to stay within 10 feet of her. Can you all see that aura that I have around her? You have to be inside that if you want to stay invisible. Everybody staying within 10 feet of Dora, you make your way into the room. The instant you hit the edge of that aura, Dora, you see Tima looking back at you, pointing behind you. You turn back, you see yourself pointing across the way at Tima. The air is just filled with a funhouse mirror of you and Tima all pointing at each other and seeming like on the edge of leaping at each other to tear each other's throats out. You are shaken. Barnabas?
I think, does the talisman go off?
I think it only goes off if you're panicked. Double check that. What is it for?
Frightened or panicked?
For Barnabas, I think Barnabas. What, you got an idea for Barnabas? What he sees?
I think he sees the Jaman fungus just pouring out of every orifice of his body.
Oh, he's like looking down. He's just coated in it, and it's pouring out. Oh,
he's like
God.
Stephen King in Creepshow.
Yes.
Except it's. Yeah. So he's shaken.
Yeah, both of you are shaken.
You will not show yourself. It would be polite.
I hope you are not offended, sir. We did not know what to expect.
I'll dismiss it on myself.
After you cast it on.
After I cast it on Barnabas.
Great. So the rest of you are still invisible as Dora becomes visible.
Well, hello, madam. The name's Wanderlust. Nathaniel Wanderlust. Welcome to my lair. Would you please take a seat?
There's like a broken chair like on the ground in front of you.
I cast mending on it and then sit.
Yes.
Fascinating. Now, tell me, for 3 minutes, everything you know about the movement of the stars.
I do.
You do.
It's a very specific amount of time.
It sure is. And he continues to read while she's doing this, and he's like looking up at her, looking down, looking up, and sometimes you didn't even see the little glitch where his head went from looking up to looking down, and his fingers are moving, pages are turning, like suddenly 15 pages have turned, his fingers are
studying him.
Well, that is all very fascinating, young woman. Now, why are you here?
We came to see the man in yellow. He was planning an expedition for us.
The little yellow man, of course, he fled. He fled downstairs, where Weird-Eyes soldiers had to cut through something made of black slime to get him. It killed 4 of her companions, and then it was over, and they took him to the moon. Yes. There is a prison there that I know of, you see, run by 2 moon beast brothers, Yathkep and Arknar. They will hold anyone for the proper payment, or under the proper duress, or just because they feel like it.
Which one are they holding him for, if I might ask, sir?
That is between Weirlai and Yathkep and Arknar. Are you the one she calls Tima?
It's a very complicated question to answer.
He closes the logbook, and suddenly he's leaning forward, staring deeply into your eyes. Like his entire posture just changed in a snap.
Tell me more, madam.
I know Tima Antea. and can speak with her, but I am not her. I look like her, but again, I am not her.
Tell me everything you know in less than 3 minutes about how you found yourself in this situation.
I can tell you in much less than 3 minutes because I don't know how I found myself in that situation. One day, I did not appear to exist, and the next, I did. Aware of her.
But you are mortal.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you intend to kill me, sir?
If you know nothing more about the mathematics, the maths, then you may not be as useful to me as I thought. I am working on the conjunction of the spheres, you see. It is all contained, and suddenly he's got the book open again. It's all contained within these books. And if this is not something you can assist me with, then I fancy I will get very bored of you very quickly. Teeth, just fucking teeth. It's just teeth coming out from the bottom of that top hat.
Well, friends.
Tell him if he doesn't tell us what we want to know, those books are going to go bye-bye.
And he touches one of the
Necklace of
fireballs.
It would be a shame if anything happened to the information in this room, wouldn't it?
Now we're talking, madam. You have threatened me. What is it you want from me? Or else you will destroy all my knowledge.
What do we want from him? Is Shantak?
We want to know where YK went and where the
Went to the moon.
What, where? Where at the moon?
The prison.
The prison with the moon beasts.
Then tell them we want their Shantak.
I want your Shantak, sir.
And then how do you propose I cross the eastern desert?
You could wait for us to return.
You would return, do you promise? A stream of saliva comes out of the corner of his mouth from between his giant shark teeth.
I can't believe a being such as you would put any weight in the promise of someone so insignificant as myself.
Oh, madam, words have power amongst your kind and mine. You must know this. You know about maths and things. Speak a promise to me, and it will bind you, madam.
Will it?
You don't have any reason to think so.
Very well, then I promise.
You will fly, Verivas, to the moon and return him to me.
Of course.
Suddenly, he's like sitting back in a contemplative posture. Like he had been leaning forward, fingers reading the pages, and then like suddenly he's back, legs crossed. He's got his hand stroking his chin.
This would give me time to do my work. Yes. Very well. It is yours.
Thank you, sir.
She's going to kill you, you know.
It would only be fair as I killed her before.
Oh, God, that's wonderful. I see it. Even though I can't see the rest of you, I know 1, 2, 3, 4 are here. I can taste your minds. You are perhaps as formidable as she fears. She was uncertain about facing you in the real world before she had time to make the proper plans and arrangements. But she has done so. She has stopped you from locating Neruzavin. If you can't go there, you can't stop him. But perhaps she's wrong. She doesn't even know where it lies.
He's suddenly standing up, and he's pacing back and forth, visibly relishing the taste of Wirelai's fear in describing you all and how it tastes to him for her to not even have estimated you at the level that she thought she was. He's practically panting, and then suddenly he's sitting again.
Don't let him die. Whatever you do.
I won't.
He is your ace in the hole, just as she has hers. A little flea. Have fun on the moon.
Good day, sir.
Thank you,
We all doff our hats to the fucking monster.
Bogeyman. Thank you, Dr. Lecter.
And then he's suddenly neck deep in books and research
Dora's
again.
walking out of the room. We should go.
Is Vic gonna shoot him? The look on Johnny's face.
Vic is contemplating it very strongly because this was like YK's home,
Yeah.
and this is YK's stuff. His fingers are neck deep in his books and his papers, and it is just wrong.
The reason we came here, Johnny, was to make choices.
I
What
know.
choice do you make?
Vic slowly backs out of the room,
Oh, wow.
Proud
but
of
he
you,
is
buddy.
he is so close to just slipping the leash. He's so close.
And then you're back out under the midnight sky, under the outrageously huge, bright white moon casting light all over this courtyard. Freezing cold, and what a relief it is to get outside of this creature's fear aura. And even though those of you that made that save, you're just constantly, you feel your skin crawling just being close to this thing. But yeah, seems like he's very interested in reading and is going to let you take his Shantak.
Oh my god. And we're going to the moon.
Do we
Great!
need... How do we breathe on the moon?
I bet the Howdah takes care of it.
Yeah.
Just way to handle it diplomatically instead of making it a fight. It was a good job.
Even I wanted it to be a fight.
I
Until
still-
Rob made that face.
I still want to make it be a fight, but
Eventually
I also,
it will be, and we'll be a little higher level, maybe.
I also am like
After our
her
rescue
ace in the
mission
hole,
on the moon.
the flea.
Yeah. That's
The
a
flea.
big problem.
I'm looking at
buddy.
you, Paulie.
So we go down to the courtyard and hop into the Howdah.
Yeah.
There is space comfortably, really, for only 4 medium-sized creatures, so the solution is probably for someone to take the size of a small fox.
Grip will do it. Barnabas will assume fox form to make this trip to the moon comfortable.
Oh, and Katie's fingers are twitching and curl up in Dora's lap.
If she allows it.
Yes. She
I don't
does.
know why I said that like grip.
Say it again.
Getting very confusing. If she will allow it, I will
This is
gladly.
the next 6 months of your life, buddy.
You inform Verivas what's going on. Verivas knows exactly where they went. The giant purple dragon leaps into the air and starts flying upwards. And just as Johnny suspected, the higher and higher you get, it's probably getting colder and colder and colder. The atmosphere would start thinning, but inside this Howdah, it feels like a comfortable spring afternoon. You can breathe perfectly. You don't even feel the atmosphere going past you. It starts going faster and faster and faster, and this thing is within minutes flying at supernatural speeds as you begin your flight
to the moon!
And that's the end of chapter 147. We'll pick up on the dragon in outer space next time.
That's what I thought was going to happen in this
shit.
book.
I would like to fly a purple dragon to the moon. Thank you. Dark Nexus is produced by Plug & Hum Productions. This podcast uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Incorporated, used under Paizo's fan content policy. This podcast is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, please visit paizo.com. That's Paizo.com. Dark Nexus uses music and soundscapes by Syrinscape. Check them out at syrinscape.com. That's syrinscape.com. Opening and closing themes, along with additional music composed by Rob Kauzlaric. Artwork for Dark Nexus is by Matt Wahlquist. And thanks to DMCP, Richard and Ari, Paul and Shannon, Scotty, Jason, Jess, Joe, Chelsea, Matt, Dave, Derek, Darren, Michaela, JH, the Biscuit Buddies, and everyone we've gamed with over the years for all the memories and inspiration. I can take a knowledge what?
That planes?
I'll let you know in a second.
No, I want to know now.
Oh my fucking god.
Arcana history or planes?
Or engineering?
Religion, local,
Nature.
engineering.
Tell us what it is.
This is so helpful, you guys.